Hello Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and welcome to your reading. So Pisces, today we're going to go over your energy as well as your person's energy. We're going to see how the both of you are currently viewing this relationship and how you guys feel about it and what actions you guys plan on taking you to this direction and or moving forward. So with all that being said, Pisces, let's get started. How does Pisces currently view this relationship? All right, Pisces. So we do have the Eight of Swords, we do have the Page of Pentacles, and then we also have the Queen of Wands out here. Okay, Pisces, in regards to how you're currently viewing this relationship, I feel like there's somebody here that wants to have a conversation with you. Whoever this person is that wants to have a conversation, with you, they could be an earth sign strongly, so a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, possibly even a fire sign, so an Aries, Leo, Sag, or an air sign, so a Gemini, Libra, possibly even an Aquarius. But regardless of this person's actual zodiac sign, I am definitely getting strongly that this person does want to extend themselves to you. They do want to extend themselves to you and they do want to talk to you. However, there's something that's holding this person back from doing so, and I'm very curious to see what it is that's actually holding this person back from actually contacting you. Because they want to, they're just not entirely sure if they should. Tell me more about the Eight of Swords. We have the Nine of Swords, we got the Six of Cups, we also have the Five of Wands, okay, and then we also have the Star. Whoever this person is that wants to contact you, it's somebody that you had like a really bad like falling out with. So it could be like a family member, possibly a friend, maybe even like an ex-lover for some of you, but it just kind of looks like, unfortunately, things ended on a really bad note between you and this person. And I do feel like the main reason why this person wants to contact you is because they do want to mend their relationship with you. They do want to heal things with you. I think their biggest worry and concern is them just not knowing, you know, if you want to honestly heal things with them. And accept them back into your life all over again, given, you know, the fact that things unfortunately did go left between the two of you. They're more worried and concerned about, but what if Pisces doesn't want anything to do with me? And what if Pisces hangs up on me? What if Pisces turns around and, you know, blocks me? You know, what if this? What if that? Okay. All right. Now, let's look at this person. You know what's interesting, Pisces, is that with that Queen of Wands energy coming out here for you, that's kind of telling me that you're somebody who's very, very intuitive. Like you can sense something coming from a mile away. I think that on a soul level and on an intuitive level, you can definitely sense that something's coming. You just don't know what it is. You know what I mean? But you could definitely sense and feel something's coming. You just can't quite put your finger on what's actually coming. I just kind of feel like this is you just kind of picking up on this individual, energetically speaking. You might find yourself having like random dreams about this person. I am getting that. I am definitely getting that. But we do have the Eight of Cups. We do have the Hierophant. And then we also have the High Priestess out here. Okay. The bottom of the deck, we do have the Devil. We do have the Justice card. Whoever this person is, they do come off to me as somebody that you were like really, really close to. So like I said, it could have been a family member. It could have been a friend. Or it could have been somebody that you were romantically involved with. If this was somebody that you were once upon a time romantically involved with, you were either married to this person or in a full-blown committed relationship with them. But with the Five of Swords, to the Justice card, to the Devil coming out here, that's kind of telling me during this time that the two of you spent apart from one another, not speaking to one another, being around one another. I feel like this person had plenty of time to kind of like reflect back on the way that they went about this dynamic between the two of you. And they're kind of reflecting back on it with a lot of regret. It's as if they wish that they can take back the things that they essentially put you through, the things that they essentially said to you, you know, things of that nature. Okay. All right. Let's jump back over to you, Pisces. How does Pisces feel? Okay. Yeah, the Nine of Cups, the Six of Pentacles, to the Ten of Swords. Okay, going back to that Queen of Wands energy that you're harnessing. Like I said, Pisces, you can definitely sense and feel that something's coming, but you don't know if it's a good thing or if it's a bad thing when it comes down to what you're picking up on. You know, I feel like, you know, as far as you just kind of going based off of like your physical reality is concerned, you know, everything appears to be perfectly fine. Everything appears to be perfectly great. Which I feel like that's just kind of you just trying to kind of figure out like, okay, why am I feeling this way? Like, why do I feel like something's wrong? Why do I feel like something's not right? Why do I feel like something's coming? It's like you're looking around at your physical reality like, no, everything's fine. Like, everything looks good. Everything looks great. So what the heck? Like, why do I feel, this way? Why do I feel like something's coming? Why do I feel like something's just not right? Why do I feel this way? I think that you're just trying to figure out why you're picking up on this overwhelming feeling on a soul level and on an intuitive level. Basically, what you're sensing and feeling is basically this person, Pisces. There's somebody here who clearly wants to mend their relationship with you. There's somebody who clearly wants to talk to you, and I feel like you're just kind of picking up on them. I also feel like you don't really think about this person. Not to be like rude or anything like that, but I don't feel like this person is typically at the forefront of your mind. So I don't even feel like you're even thinking about this person or this person's even crossing your mind. But I feel like they're going to be crossing your mind very soon. Like you're going to start to like see this person's name, possibly everywhere you go, or you might hear this person's name everywhere you go. You might have random dreams about this person, and I feel like this is just Spirit's way of trying to kind of like warn you in advance about, this person's, return, because whoever they are, it's somebody that you haven't necessarily seen and or spoken to, you know what I mean? In quite some time. So, I mean, it makes sense as to why they're not at the forefront of your mind. Like if this is somebody that you were seeing on a regular basis, speaking to on a regular basis, of course, different, they'll cross your mind. But I think that's why they're not at the forefront of your mind, because you don't, or you haven't, I guess, spoken to this person in quite some time now, or even seen them in quite some time now. So you're definitely not thinking about them specifically, but you're going to find yourself randomly thinking about this person, randomly having dreams about this person. How does this person currently feel? Let's see. We have the King of Wands. We have the Ace of Swords. And then we also have the World out here. Okay. As much as this person wants to contact you, what's holding them back has a lot to do with the whole, but what if this happens? And what if they say this to me? And what if they say that to me? But what if that happens? And what if that happens? Like, there's a bunch of what if this and what if that that's basically stopping this person from contacting you. But that's the thing, is that deep down inside, this person knows the only way to really find out how you're going to respond and react to their return will be for them to just simply resurface back up here for you. And if you turn around and want nothing to do with them, then you turn around and you want nothing to do with them. If you turn around and want everything to do with them, then you turn around and you want everything to do with them. But this whole like them contemplating and trying to figure out how all of this is going to play out between the two of you before they even make a move in your direction is not really helping this person in any way, shape, or form. The only way to find out how this is all going to play out between the two of you is if this person sets aside the whole, but what if this happens, what if that happens, and just do it, just contact you. And whatever comes out of that, comes out of that. And I think that eventually, eventually they'll move into that place where they will set aside the, but what if this and what if that, and just contact you, and however it plays out is however it plays out. All right, what actions will Pisces take towards this person or moving forward? All right, so you will be receiving communication from this person. Page of Wands represents somebody who's on the receiving end of some sort of news / communication. We do see this person definitely contacting you, and we do see you very open towards having a conversation with this person. So you're not against having a conversation with whoever this individual is. How is Pisces going to feel about this person's return? Let's see. You're going to find yourself having mixed emotions about this person's return. It's like a part of you is going to be happy to hear from this person. A part of you is like, but why are they back? Like, what do they want? You know what I mean? So you're going to find yourself basically feeling that way towards this person and their return. All right, what actions will this person take towards Pisces or moving forward? So we know that this person's contacting you, okay? We know that this person wants to mend their relationship with you. I am definitely getting an overall energy of them wanting to start over with you, okay? Listen, at the end of the day, they don't necessarily know if you're going to be open and receptive towards giving this person, another chance or not. But I do believe this person will be asking for another chance. So once this person's able to heal and repair things here, with you and apologize to you, I do see this person wanting a second chance with you. Now, they don't necessarily know what you're going to say or how you're going to feel about all of this, but they would love to start over with you. They would love to start over with you and do things differently, with you this time around. So if you're open or receptive towards giving them another chance, then, great. But if you choose not to, I feel like this person will definitely take it really, really hard. I mean, considering the fact that they've done a lot of reflecting on, their relationship with you and how they went about it, there's a lot of regret there already. So I feel like, if you were to turn around, if you were to turn around and tell this person, no, like, I don't want anything to do with you, like, I think that they would definitely take it very, very hard. Like, they may not let it show, but deep down inside, I think that this person will be devastated. And the main reason why I don't necessarily feel like this person will let it show, like, on the surface, is because they're showing up as a King of Wands to the King of Swords. King of Wands to the King of Swords, they're really good at concealing how they feel internally. So this is that type of person that could be extremely depressed and sad, but on the surface, you would never know. Like, you couldn't be able to essentially tell. Like, in other words, they have a really good poker face is basically what I'm, saying. But yeah, I think this person will be extremely devastated if you don't give them another chance. But either which way, the choice is entirely, up to you. I just kind of feel like Spirit's trying to, like, warn you in advance about this person's, return. Okay, so that being said, Pisces, that is what I have for you. Hopefully the reading helped. Hopefully it resonated. And I will see you guys in your next reading. Bye.